anymore.
Not anymore.
I used to be big time.
Yeah.
Then too many blacked out nights of sorrow in the morning.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know if I want
Checking
people to know
for
my
blood.
business.
Are the homies still around? Is the gun
So when's the last time you drank, though?
August 26th, 2013.
Wow.
Quit the next day.
11 years.
Amazing.
Wow.
You know, it's pretty crazy as we've been friends for so long and alcoholics together for so long. I got sober on August 24th. We didn't even know the days when we both quit drinking, and they're
It was just
2
in the
days
air,
apart.
dude. Your
Really?
body just says, I'm
Literally,
done.
2 days apart? So the same year, just 2 days apart? Or
Tony's got more than me. I'm going up on 9 years now. So in August. Yeah.
Dang. Are you happy with that choice?
Bro, I'm here.
he's alive.
I'm alive, dude.
Right on, yeah.
It's
I for sure would be dead or in prison. Like if I had just kept drinking the way we did.
for sure. For sure, man.
I'd imagine it's hard not to get like tempted to even have a sip or anything like that.
I think the first couple years of not drinking, it would pop up, but it was super random because the things that would tempt me were the exact opposite of how I drank anyways. So it didn't make much sense. Like to me, I'm like, I don't care what the booze is. I'm just drinking to black out and fight and blah and rage and drink, 40s and crap whiskey and vodka cheap. And I'd see people like having really nice conversations, by a fire, and they're sipping mojitos, and I'm like, wow, that looks really nice. And I'm like,
know how to do that.
But as soon as I do that, I'll get through like 3 or 4 mojitos, and then I will steal your alcohol and take it into the woods and drink it all, and then come back and try to find the rest of your booze. And then I'd probably rip my shirt off and just rage. And
Dang. It almost sounds like a superhero, but like super villain.
yeah, super villain for sure. Definitely.
What's your
definitely
power?
It's like the
Terrible, dude.
alcoholic, the Grinch. It's like instead of stealing presents, he just steals your beverage.
We weren't always like that. I mean, there was many years where we were just happy as a clam, loving each other and drinking 40s by the river, and then eventually you get older and man, you just start getting dark.
Yeah.
It sucks.
A lot of people drink to deal with their issues. We just drank to drink and never dealt with the issues. So it's just like every day was just like, all right, let's handle it.
All right.
Never handle anything.
It's pretty rad. We actually just stopped at a to get waters and stuff before we came over here, and I've been buying alcohol from that liquor store since I was very young. And me and Tony have been going there for years together, blacked out how many hundreds of times we've been in there. And she's probably like, these poor guys, one of these days, they're just going to die or never show back up again. We walked in today together, and it was like, it was kind of cool, kind of crazy.
Nostalgic.
Yeah. It was a neighborhood spot. Like, I would lose my ID all the time, but it didn't matter because she knew me. I could just go buy a beer anyway. She's like, lost it again. She's like, oh, it's fine. Go right ahead, honey.
Go right ahead. You got cash.
She was awesome, man. I remember she let me buy as much beer as I wanted. No limit.
Awesome.
No remorse.
Bro, have a black card.
Damn.
I could fit like 1, 2, 3, 4 32s, like this, and you hug them, and then I had 2 in this hand, like by the ends, and I could always walk. I could buy like 6 at a time.
Totally.
They should sell 6-pack of 32s.
They need to. Oh, dude, they would sell so fast.
That's wild.
The amount of 40s King Cobra that we rolled. I mean, we helped that business out a ton, and I mean, it was just back and forth all day long. Double 30 packs in each hand, and just oh god,
Man.
just eating red meat and drinking all day.
Red meat beer.
Raw pork chops.
What are you doing with raw pork chop?
Bro. This is a different time.
Different times.
When you drunk, it don't matter. When you're hungry, you're hungry, even if the food's not done.
That's true. Well, all right, guys. Welcome back to another episode of the Munch Gang. Good introduction.
We're here. We're back.
We're back. We're here again. We got Ray Lee back in the building.
Stoked.
Super stoked. And we also got Mr. Tony Owens, one of Reading's most beloved skateboarders in town. Ray Lee's
What's up?
best friend.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So stoked.
I think he invented gnarly hard flips.
Damn right.
Yeah.
Switch Caspers.
Nolly Caspers,
Put
Switch
the Shasta
Caspers.
County flair on them. This is how we do it in the mountains.
The Lemurian flare. Yeah.
Hillbilly flair.
Hillbilly flare.
First time I saw Tony skateboard, I didn't know that he was like Switch Hard Flip God, but first time ever he had an off-road board with the big 4x4 tires and sky hooks.
What's that downhill derby?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he like busted a backside 360 off a dirt jump. And I'm like, who the fuck is this guy?
That's the hillbilly flavor
This is
right there.
amazing.
You still have it?
Nah. I wish I did. Those things are vintage now.
Yeah.
It was like a old blind. It was a Ronnie Krieger Pro model, the one where he was in the go-kart. And I just put some off-road wheels on it. Just to take it out to Oak Bottom.
Damn.
Blast off of like just hit berms and like the outside of hips and
Is anything
man, it was you get like 6-7 feet of air.
That's crazy. Dirt boarding?
Yeah, it's like dirt snowboarding, really.
Dirt snowboarding.
Yeah. It was pretty awesome.
Why'd you have to go all the way to Oak Bottom to do that?
Well, no, I mean that was just the playing field. We used to go camping a lot, and I was like, that was my way. You can't bring regular skateboard Oak
Right.
Bottom. It just sits there. So that one, I'm like, I can still skate.
Yeah.
I don't have to hang out with my family. I could go in the woods.
That's amazing. That's the one thing about camping. It's like you're out there for 3 days in the same spot. What are you going to do? You swim.
Yeah.
You barbecue, and then after you do the 2, you're like, what now?
Yeah, the whole point's to like not do anything, but when you have like energy and want to do shit, it doesn't coincide.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
should just like climb up on the steepest banks we could and roll rocks down them.
Like them rocks.
It was that hillbilly life. We just rolling rocks down a hill, man.
I grew up differently, I guess.
Yeah.
Wow. Very interesting.
All right, dude, I got something for you. You already saw it, but I'm gonna bring it out here.
Is it time?
Whip it out, dude.
Bro, we can do, bro.
Here, Tony.
Make sure it's.
Oh hell yeah.
Look at this. Ray bought a
Candies.
surprise present here.
Sticky, man.
It's got to go on the wall, man.
Taste
Your
the
wall's
rainbow.
super sick, and I was like, how are we gonna? What are we?
We're gonna fit it up there.
We're gonna have to do something, bro.
Oh hell no.
A little bit of Rays Boardshop.
There you are, sir.
Look at that.
OG graphic, man.
OG graphic.
Thank you, sir.
It's not the first, but that was like my second shot at designing stuff on a computer, and definitely a throwback to we got Tony here, so this was like the times on Gold Street, just
I think it's rad, dude. Like
Yeah.
nailed it.
whiling out, skating, playing on trains. It was the best.
Yeah, when I first saw it, I was telling you, it reminds me of like the old Natural Concept company. Because that whole company was all like graffiti artists, and they're all like
Yeah.
Word.
what I forget
Catch
his
one.
concept or something like the concept one or whatever it was called.
Natural concept.
Natural Concept.
Concepts.
Yeah.
Catch one is the
Catch
artist.
Is that
Yeah.
a skate brand?
Yeah. Yeah.
You supposed to eat on podcasts? I feel weird.
Oh yeah, Munch Gang, dude. No, it's cool though because I was like, it brings back the OG skateboarding because, you know, graffiti's kind of frowned upon now. Back
Yeah.
then, it was a part of skateboarding back in the day.
Yeah, and I mean graffiti back not too long ago in Reading, especially with like the people that I threw on here on the corners, these tags and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Homies were going to prison for doing this stuff.
Oh.
It was a big deal in Reading. I mean, you got caught spray painting too much and throwing these signs up. That was a big deal here. Cops,
so that's like
cops really didn't like that.
It's like a little Easter egg there.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
They're both like subcultures of like counter against the man, against cops, you know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
why I think they go so well together. Skateboarding and tagging.
That's it, man.
Yeah. And well, you haven't been on since last time you were on. Technically, I think you're still Concrete Lodge, or we were talking about it last time.
Yeah, holding it down. Definitely wanted to come and talk about. It's been almost like 2 years now. It seems like it's a year.
I think pretty close. Yeah.
It's crazy, but yeah, that was like the cool announcement. Like, yeah, Concrete Lodge, dude, and I'm there, and had this in the works at the time, but didn't want to dive too deep into it. You never know what can happen, and but what happened.
So you've been there every day since?
Every day.
Yeah, I mean the first year that I was there, I got married, so I took. Dude, Tony, you were there.
Yes, I was.
Those were like the days off, and that was epic.
Uh-huh.
That was sick.
It was awesome.
Yeah, it's been a lot happening since then.
Yeah, I think I worked like 358 days out of that year or something. Just going bonkers, dude. But it's skateboarding, dude. Love
Showed
it.
my uncle your wedding photos.
No way.
And there's the one where all three of us are looking in the mirror in your sister's hallway.
Yeah.
And he's just all, looks like you guys are at the urinal. And I looked at it again, I'm like, hey, that's that girl standing there pissing.
Those pictures came out super good, man. That was epic, dude. Having you and Josh there, man. I was crying and just, man, what a couple days.
Damn. Anyways, well, what's it been like owning your own shop? I mean, what is it? Everything you expected, or what do you got going on? Is it harder than you thought? Easier than you thought? A lot more work than you thought?
It's living the dream, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I was so like I was like stressed out for a long time for the start of it, because that's a big deal for me. Skateboarding and local Reading skateboarding and skate shops have been my life, and I wanted things to be awesome, run smooth, and I like overstressed myself just trying to make things right and get things situated, and I kind of lost the vision of waking up in the morning and realizing like I am living the dream. Since I was a kid, I've always wanted to own my own shop, whatever it might have been, be a business owner and just have a cool hodgepodge of stuff and, creativity going on. And I have that. And it kind of hit me over the head one morning. I was just driving to the shop, and it was probably like a song popped on, and I just like had that. And I'm like, I'm driving from my house in Reading past the old Johnny Rad's, and I'm driving to my skate shop. Mm-hmm. And it was just, it's so simple, but it hit me so hard. And I try to remember that every day, because owning a skate shop, running a skate shop is definitely not easy. It's a struggle. There's a lot that comes with it, trying to get good accounts and hustle to, keep up with stuff, keep things stocked. I've got the skating
It's still
going
pretty
on.
bitchin' though.
Yeah.
There'd be 1,000 more jobs that would suck ass compared to that.
Totally.
I just sit and look at boards all day, shine them up,
Yeah.
buff them down.
That's a crazy thing about owning the shop, is like all the stuff that I get in, I want to really like it. Like it's hard for me not to buy just all the shit that I want to look at.
Remember we used to make
Yeah.
fun of Eric Haskell for that, because he just buy the shit he wanted to buy, but it's like you still have to buy stuff we want, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to buy the shit that the non-skaters want, and that's super hard. And it's almost like difficult when I see boards and stuff leave the shop. I'm bummed, because I love looking at them on the wall. Like it's an
Yeah.
art piece. And but it's stressful too, because like skate shops, dude, they're niche, man. People are getting into it, but it's a hard business to be in. I haven't profited and put money in my pocket since I've owned it It's all gone back into the shop, and I've already lost tens of thousands of dollars. So, I mean, that's stressful, but it's all for the love of skateboarding. And I'm willing to go along for that ride and go through that struggle to make this place sick and have a place where people can come, feel safe, be stoked, you know, and I'm working pretty hard on that. I've got a lot of like underprivileged kids that are coming in and doing programs with a local school. Have a skate program that comes in and have a boys home that comes in.
Yeah.
And I get to have them hang out, and they're absolutely loving it. So that's what keeps me going, seeing that. And especially little kids leaving with skateboards. Like, you guys, I love you, and you guys always leave with skateboards. And I'm like, right on, good later. But when the kids, dude, when they get into it and they walk out the door, that's what gets me stoked. Cause,
it's nice, yeah, because I've seen you've had like private birthday parties too for, you know, the young kids and
totally.
Yeah, which is awesome. Because if I could get a private skate park to myself for my birthday, if I was 13, I'm like, get all my friends over here.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah,
I know. I gotta start charging for that, bro. Every time I've always done it for free, and I'm like, yeah, just leave a review on Google, you know, and nobody ever does it, and and then I always get sick because all the kids are like, me, so I'm sick for a week afterwards, and I'm like, bro, just.
The kids are gross. Yeah, but it's nice to help them out. Teach them some hygiene while they're there.
Yeah,
totally.
There's some hand sanitizer.
There's a lot of that because it's a tight spot, and trying to get the kids to understand, you know, take your turn. There's a flow. Be respectful. It's also a place where, like, a lot of young people think I'm a total hard ass, and I'm like, I'm trying to just teach you life lessons. Like really, this is all simple stuff, and you'll thank me for it later. But it's all.
You just got a heavy poker face. That's all it is. You tell
Totally.
people shit, and then you look at them like.
super serious.
Yeah, just look like this, man. Like,
the RBF face, or what is it called? RBF.
That's not resting bitch face.
Resting bitch face. I was at, dude. So I went to a Giants game recently, and there's a picture of my family, and like I'm up in the row above, and I'm just looking down at the game, and it opened my eyes to like what people see. And I look fucking
pissed.
I look fucking pissed. And I'm literally fully enjoying myself. I'm at the ball game. I'm just fucking like, and I'm like, wow, like, no wonder, you know, I get it now. But, you know, also I got to say this too. I'm like pretty honest and dry about stuff. And a lot of people just don't like honesty, you know, just tell it like it is. And
sure, yeah.
I don't want to sugarcoat shit to anybody.
It's handle the truth, man.
It's just life, you know. I had to deal with it today with a dude, and it's like, you know, just be an adult, just handle your shit. That's all it is. Don't let the emotions get in there. Just handle your shit.
Yeah, sometimes you can read around it too. You're like, you know, somebody's kind of like butchering the truth kind of thing, and then you're like, yeah, I feel a different kind of energy coming from you. You know?
Right.
I want to go back on the kids being dirty, the hygiene.
Oh,
I remember when I was a kid, man, I would take maybe one shower a week.
you're a teenager.
It was
yeah.
bad. Yeah, it was
Who
bad.
wants to shower?
Rusty.
Same socks every day for a little bit. I was skateboarding every day too, so
He'd be stinky.
I wasn't
nasty.
Yeah, I wasn't the cleanest kid. I remember taking a bath, and like the whole bath is just filled with freaking dirt and grime. You know when you flush the water from the bath and there's just a thick line of
ring
dirt
around it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get your money's worth that way.
Yeah.
You ever pull your socks off and take a lighter to them?
No. What happens then?
You should tell how grimy you are when you do that.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Those things will light up like a Christmas tree.
That must have been the alcohol seeping out of you at the time.
Totally just.
We're just finding more stuff to light on fire. Oh, my
Yeah.
socks today.
Let's see.
Another thing we used to do
Do
quite
that
a
again.
bit was end up with a lot of scars from getting burnt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then you turned out to be a firefighter after.
Yeah, oh man, that was fun.
Yeah.
You learn what not to do first.
Yeah,
Then
he
go
learned-
learn
Yeah.
what to do.
Never got burnt on I mean, I had my hair and beard burn off and everything, but never got actually burnt.
Shit.
Wow.
We were on Samoa Beach once drinking hella booze. I mean, I think we had vodka and whiskey, and they're all just handles, and we're just passing around, hammered. There's a bonfire. Oh, that was the night Jordan Hardy pissed his pants, and nobody wanted to share like this tent with him. So we're trying to wake him up by dragging him up the sand dune and then rolling him back down. And like, wake up! Come on, dude! So he wouldn't wake up, so we just push him aside, and we decided to start jumping the bonfire, and Ray jumps over it. He's just like, raw, boom. And he's like, yeah. And he's sitting next to me, and I'm like, oh, bro, your fucking foot's on fire, dude. And like, it's just smoke billowing out of his shoe, like a coal this big went into his shoe and just melted half of his foot off. And he's just like, we're just like pouring whiskey on it, like, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, dude.
Mid top, they were mid top DC Mantecas.
Damn.
And that
nasty.
fucker went all the way down to there and just marinated.
He's just standing there.
Oh,
That shit went mid to low top.
oh man, it melted my foot, bro. I still have the scar from all of that, and yeah, pour some whiskey on it, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
I think we ate. We called it the chicken pit. I think that morning we got up and found like an old refrigerator, and like had the grill. You know, like the old refrigerators had the grill platforms.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
like cooking chicken on that thing over a fire and sand everywhere, and raw. Probably didn't even cook it right. I mean,
Yeah, and a lot of those are, I think, coated in plastic, right?
oh yeah,
The white plastic over the
They
grills.
burn that off and then cook afterwards. That's how that works.
Extra flavor.
Maybe the reason like we didn't just die was all that alcohol in our system just killed all the salmonella, and just it's probably what it was.
I like to think
dude.
the combination of crazy ass chemicals has made us live longer.
Yeah.
I think it's built up our immunity to everything and anything.
Except staph infection, bro. I mean, that didn't.
You can't beat staph.
Can't beat that. MRSA? No.
No, that's
We pass that around the skate park all day long. Let me see your new MRSA. Yeah.
What is it, MRSA?
it's like a flesh-eating bacteria.
And it's
horrible,
no
dude.
joke, bro.
Everyone just had it.
He's like, yeah, I had that
It's
last week.
everywhere,
Like, it's not normal.
We all have staph in our bodies, and MRSA is MRSA's terrible, man. I've got
It's like the worst case. It's the worst type of staph infection.
yeah. They'll cut your limbs off for MRSA if it gets in your bones and stuff. And I've had it 5 times. The worst one, Tony really got to experience that one on my foot.
That was nasty.
I was so close to losing my foot. Like within, she's like, it could have been hours, or she's like, by tomorrow, like if you wouldn't have come in today, we would have amputated your foot. It would have been in your bones. And boy, that it ate away the entirety of the top of my foot in a giant saucer-sized circle here.
It was nasty.
It just rotted the whole top of my foot away, and
Damn.
they cut that thing open, stuffed it full of.
Man, I was living like 8 blocks from Greyhound bus station, like south of Market, on like this corner of 7th Harrison, San Francisco, and he comes down to live with us, and I'm like, I meet his ass at the Greyhound, and he's got his foot like open. It's like exposed with this shit hanging out of it, like a big old cotton ball. And he's like, "Are you ready?" And we just like walk through the grime of San Francisco with his foot out. Like, you're going to catch something else. He put that thing away, dude. And it was so nasty. He's changing his bandage one time, and I was downstairs working in the bar. And he's just like, "Hey, check this out." And like sent me pictures of him like pulling the nasty. I'm like, "Oh, hell no." I'm like making people's food. You're like puking. Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this, it's
horrible.
It's absolutely horrible. But seeing the foot was weird. I can't believe they could actually pack so much in there. But in between the bones, they could do it. But say like I've had it on my elbow, hip, knee. But say like the one on the elbow, they'll do an incision in the center of where it's infected, and then they have like it's like ribbon, like a shoelace. And it's
like cotton.
It's pretty long, and it's like medicated, and then they just push it. And they just pack it all the way in there, and they leave a little tag, And then after a couple days, you got to pull it all the way out. And it just goes.
Hope nobody's gonna be eating food while they're watching this. They'd be like,
It's the
Yeah,
munchkin.
they're
"Stop
like,
talking about that."
Wait, so you never? What was the? Why did your foot stay so disgusting for all that time? You just never went
It
to the
takes
hospital.
forever to heal.
Yeah, no. I definitely went. So I went to the hospital, but the staff will just keep eating away at your skin, and it was like so far gone. It's weird when it starts. A lot of people think they get like a spider bite or a pimple, and it's like obnoxious. And then all of a sudden, it's almost debilitating. Like when you get it, like say on my elbow, I'm just like, oh, it's like an ingrown hair or something. And then in a day, that's gotten red and it spreads, and then it affects your whole arm and the joint, and it's almost like, at the time it was kind of unusable, and then you go in and they cut it open and let it all out. It's pretty gnarly.
Aren't you glad you know now?
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Did it start out as gout? Maybe from drinking a
No,
lot.
that's something
What's gout?
else.
What's
Gout's something else.
oh? Is that
Yeah.
something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, gout's definitely the drinking thing, and not eating vegetables and stuff and all that.
Yeah, you can get it from like a deficiency.
Yeah. Staph is MRSA and all that stuff. Staph is super common in like sports teams, locker rooms. You hang around a lot of dirty people, bro. I mean, you're just gonna eventually get it.
It depends too. Like I read a story about a kid who lived in the middle of Texas and he fell off his bike and scraped his knee, and they ended up like having to cut his leg off because wherever he landed in the middle of the road, there was MRSA there. And it just went straight in his, yeah, it's like,
So unlucky.
Fuck, dude.
yeah, it's pretty nasty.
I think I got the one on my foot actually, because I remember I was wearing at the time low top Chucks, no socks, skating like every day. And then we went to the Whiskey Town Full Pipe, and I remember instead of taking a raft, I jumped in to Clear Creek and I swam into the Full Pipe, which is kind of a long swim, and I got it like shortly after that. So it's probably from swimming in Full Pipe water.
Where was that full pipe? I remember seeing that in the video or something.
Whiskey Town Lake, man.
Oh, is it with that the hole?
Oh yeah, you're like right there where you're skating. You can like crawl up, and like if you had a stone, you could probably huck it.
You get like 30, 35 feet from the top, just climbing up the elbow,
Mm-hmm.
and then skate down that way.
Oh, so it's like that. You know that bridge that you cross and you see the hole on your right side.
Yeah.
You guys just somehow made it to the bottom, the left side of the bridge.
Yeah, you just go to the base of that dam.
You're
Yeah.
going straight
Oh.
down, huh?
Beat brush and stay sneaky. And
People used to always say that that tunnel at the bottom was filled with blades,
totally.
and like it would cut you up and eat you.
I
I heard it all, dude. Yeah.
It's supposed to clean the fish or
It's
something like
squeaky
that.
clean, man. There ain't nothing in there.
Yeah, that's the local. It's like an urban legend.
Yeah.
It's like people think there's saw blades in there to chop up the driftwood. That's all bullshit. It's just an overflow tunnel. So if the lake gets too high, it just goes in and
It's just three skaters at the bottom,
Dude,
shredding.
that's yeah.
People
The
freak
only
out
shredding-
about that shit though. Like being in there, people are like, "Well, what do we do if like water comes in?" I'm like, "Bro, like the lake's not gonna fill up that fast, but if it does, it's gonna be fucking awesome, bro."
You're going for ride.
Just lay down, and it's pretty sludgy.
I think you might live.
I think you would, dude. I mean, if you just spear, it'll shoot you straight out in Clear Creek. I mean, that'd be
Waterworks.
fucking awesome.
Oh, jeez.
I mean,
Just lay down on your board and start paddling.
Start surfing. Take your trucks off real quick, and
Oh, that water goes to Clear Creek?
yeah, it's right where Clear Creek starts, and the pipe's really like not that. It's really not that awesome to skate. When you get into the elbow, it's dry, but there's a big section you can ride, and skating the actual like elbow of it is fucking gnarly.
That's super cool.
It's crazy. But down below that there's like little bleeder valves at 9 o'clock in the pipe, and they like trickle out a little bit of water, and then it's a stream basically all the way down the pipe, and there's like moss and stuff all the way down the pipe. So if you want to drop in and shoot the chutes and carve the whole thing, it's fucking crazy. I did it one time,
Yeah.
like full speed, and I can't believe I made it, but it's fucking sketchy.
It's so much fun, dude. Even the moss things they're sketchy, dude. But yeah, they're kind of fun because the drip starts like a drip, but then it goes down like that, and so it makes like every 25 feet there's like a 2-foot thing of moss. You just have to smash through and hope that you're still going straight when you get down the other side.
Yeah. The first one's sick because you can drop in, it's dry, and you can carve that one because 9 o'clock is probably...
It's way up there.
It's pretty high. Maybe 9 feet or something at 9 o'clock. I don't know.
It's like a 25 in diameter, so it's got to be like around, what, like 12 feet in the middle?
Probably. I mean, we were there. Remember that morning we went there, bro?
Yeah.
Talk about fucking
Randy,
go time.
Randy, you and I? That time? Or
We had
oh yeah, the
me,
first time
you,
we had
Janeway,
15
AP.
people up in that thing.
We had Billy Wilson. We had Noah.
We just had one
had-
raft devoted to beer. It's just like one raft with John Janeway on the front and his little paddle, and there was just like 3 or 4 30-packs in the back.
Yeah.
He was like,
I've got a picture of it. Was me and John. John's paddling. He looks bummed, and I'm holding beer. Like, we got this, bro. And man, this is like that was a crazy story. John Janeway, if you guys probably don't know that name, but John is one of the fucking most amazing skateboarders that came out of Reading. He is so gnarly.
yeah.
Absolute like phenom talent.
He'll always be pro.
Oh.
in my mind, dude.
Always. And he's pro right now. If he got back on a skateboard and took it seriously, he would immediately be that good still. He's just like that. But I think it was like 6 o'clock in the morning.
We went out super early.
I'm sleeping on your floor and
The pregame.
and a tap tap tap, and there's Janeway in my face 6 o'clock in the morning with a mirror and some stuff on that mirror that's super bad. And he says it's go time.
Whole lot of
We're
drugs.
going to the pipe. Whole lot of drugs. And then a whole lot of booze, and I think we were out there by like 7:30 in the morning, and it was fucking go time.
We had like beer for breakfast, and then I think we stopped at Carl's Jr. to get like a bunch of spicy chickens.
Back when they were $1.
A bag of spicy chickens and beer, and like,
With sourdough, bro, all day.
Dude, I used to do that. The flatbread sourdough. They used to
Oh,
put
yeah.
it in the little. Those are so good with American cheese. I remember.
you say go light on the mayonnaise. They never did.
They never
Never.
did.
Yeah,
Shit ton of
totally.
mayonnaise on it.
Sometimes it seemed like they put
Globbed.
extra.
Yeah, they're like,
Can you not put a lettuce head on mine, please?
Yeah.
Those things come out and just blap.
Or they just give you like the white part, the middle. Yeah. You're like, I don't want that. Is that the lettuce head?
it's like the heart, right? I thought it's heart.
The button.
Yeah, no, thank you.
There was a handle on that at one point. You know?
I don't want to eat where the fucking Mexican chopped it out of the fucking field to give it to. I can say that because I'm Mexican.
He's a boss.
I ain't racist. I'm talking about my cousins. They be out there right now.
He said, Jose, Juan, I'm talking about you.
Carlitos, good job, man.
I remember I was probably like 14 or something, and I don't know. I made this random joke. I said, "What do you call a Carl's Jr. in Mexico?"
Hell no.
Carlos Jr.
Carlos Jr.
Carlos Jr. Hey, welcome to Carlos Jr.
Welcome to Carlos.
Would you like some papas?
Carlos.
Carlitos is not here
Every day
today.
out of school trying to get a free chicken sandwich.
Yeah. Man, those were the days.
I know they're not as good.
I can't.
They're way better back
in
in the
like
day.
sourdough.
No, chicken sandwiches are like $3 now. They used to be what, $1.29. Now it's like $3 or $4
Inflation.
bucks.
Yeah, the chickens went on strike.
Yeah.
We're better than this. Make them pay.
You're talking about the McDonald's from back in the day too, the 29-cent hamburgers
dude,
days.
Yeah.
29-cent hamburger and 39-cent cheeseburgers.
That was before our time.
Bro, we used to just get bags and bags and bags of those things, and
It's just rolling up with Toshi, and we like most of it was change too. But Toshi would be like, "Yeah, hi, we'd like to get 35 cheeseburgers, please. And they're just like, what?
That'd be $5.99.
Just hands them like a Ziploc full of change.
Totally.
They're like, what is this?
Hey, you guys gotta talk about the freaking that restaurant with the 25-cent fried rice.
Oh,
yeah.
it's Hung Fu,
Hong
dude.
Fu, dude.
What was that at?
Hong Fu.
It was across from Crown, where Superb was.
Yeah.
Right across there. I think it's a Mexican restaurant now.
Oh, Los Gordos.
Yeah.
On the
Yeah,
corner
yeah.
right
Oh,
there?
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hong Fu.
Hung
25-cent fried
It was
rice.
so it
It was
was
a rice bowl like this big
That's crazy.
for
The-
a quarter.
there was
that's
like
wild.
the 50 cent and then they like bumped it up. I think at the end it was like 75 cents, but you could get a completely full takeout of pork fried rice with the egg and everything.
Yeah, they had fixins too. You could like go over and push it.
the drizzle, dude, and the skate park was just littered with rice. Just dried rice everywhere.
Just throwing at each other.
Oh man.
I remember, shout out to our buddy Gunther, rest in peace. But I remember he was like, he's like cracking adolescents too. So he'd be like, he'd come up and be like, "Can I borrow 50 cents? I want to go to Hong Fu." And you're just like, all right, yeah, dude. I'll hook you up, bro.
The boy sounded scared.
Man.
I just want some
Trying to borrow
rice.
50 cents.
Some rice, man. Bro, and he's begging for change. He always had grandma's money,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Little sneaker, rest in peace.
You got to save that for partying.
Yeah, that dude had
Pretty nice
all
way.
the new gear, all the new DCs, the denim.
I didn't die. OD.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could go on and on about all the awesome skateboarders and our friends that didn't make it, man. All drugs and alcohol. I mean, just so many of them, dude. So rest in peace to all of them. And that's what on this board, that tribute right there, that guy standing by the tree watching us skate. That's
Look at that.
commemoration to all the homies, man.
So many Easter eggs that I didn't even know about.
There's a bunch, dude.
Yeah.
The Tauga.
Subliminal.
Subliminal, dude. Got the Delta 9 hanging out over there. And
The apartments.
that's it, man. The sickest.
D-block,
You
dude.
think that's what kind of converted you guys to be sober, or at least from drinking? Or
Oh.
was that before?
You think it would?
You guys are still going after?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We are so dumb. We'd be like, so and so passed away. I guess we're gonna have a party for him then.
Yeah.
Let's get down.
Dude, I can't go to wakes for anybody from the past anymore because it changed the way that I look at that. Like, we've had so many friends pass away, and what we did was we would just do the same shit that killed them and cry and fucking just, he fucking didn't make it, you know. Well, what are we going to do? We're going to do a bunch of drugs and drink and black out to commemorate our dead homie.
It's not
And
like we didn't know any better. It's just complete ignorance and like self-destructive nature.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Plus, we didn't really know any other way to like, it's an outlet. You know what I mean? It's like skating, but then when you're too tired to skate, you just get fucked up.
Yeah.
Mask the feelings, dude. But dude, I don't even like. It's kind of a trip because like with Tony, his experience and my experience are different, but probably similar in the same way of like, I wanted to not be an alcoholic for so many years. Like, I knew it was killing me. I knew where I was going to go, and it was just a matter of time. And the most drastic things happened to me where, severely injured, waking up in the hospital, serious issues going on over and over and over and over. And that shit never registered. It's just like carry
Nothing
on.
ever clicked.
Never clicked. It makes you just sink lower and be more depressed because I couldn't handle it. And then the most random thing happened that was super funny to me, which is terrible because I embarrassed somebody's family and it embarrassed myself, honestly. But it was wholesome. It was kind of like a wedding crashers moment. I don't know. It's a really good story. I don't know.
Oh man, it's funny when it's not happened to you. That's for sure.
I'm dating a girl when I moved back to Redding from Oklahoma, and she's a school teacher at a Christian school, which already is a red flag. I'm an alcoholic.
It'd never
She doesn't know.
worked.
Yeah, she don't know this. It never would have worked. I'm trying to hide this, and like I've already, I'm so deceptive when it comes to alcohol with people that I'm like, I know how much I can drink before I have to bail from this situation, because I'm going to black out and turn into Mr. Hyde or Dr. Jekyll, and I'm going to go get more booze and drink. But I'm at a beautiful wedding in San Francisco with her family, and I sneak off to the bar because I found one, and I'm doing what I do, and I'm drinking at the bar. She finds me. She's blown away. She rushes me out of the bar, and I bump into some people on the dance floor, and they get pissed, and I fucking do what I do when I'm drunk. And I just said, let's fucking go.
Let's get it on.
In the middle of this wedding, and threatened all of them. And that's super shitty. And they took me out of the wedding, and one of her uncles like got me in the car and drove me back to the hotel we were staying at across the city. And he's like, Ray, please be safe. I got to get back. I'm in wedding gear looking sharp. I'm fucking hammered and fired up. And when I walk up to the front door, I'm like, I thought I just left the wedding. There was another wedding going on at the hotel that I was staying at. And it was a giant Indian family's wedding. There's like 200 of them. And I was just like, let's go. And rolled into their wedding. Everybody thought it was crazy. Who's this
White dude in it.
Yeah, who invited this guy? And I'm just like drinking tricks and just being insane. And I remember a couple of the elders like grabbed me. They didn't speak English, but I knew that look of, they were like, I'm gonna kill you. What are you doing here? I was in the room when they got married, and I remember the bride looking at me while she was getting married. And yeah, I blacked out at some point. I woke up in my room and realized what had happened. Nobody got hurt. There was no blood. There was just embarrassment and disappointment.
That shit's hilarious.
And
though, dude.
right,
I mean,
yeah, it's like
fucked
it's so wholesome for us as like super gnarly alcoholics that
that's
I'm
not
like,
even bad.
Yeah, nothing bad happened
Yeah.
except for like I fucked up 2 weddings, which is terrible. But nobody got hurt, didn't die, blah blah blah. And that was it.
Yeah. Nobody did.
Dude, I got home and I looked at myself in the mirror, and for so many years I had hated myself and wasn't loving myself at all. And that was the ticket. That moment I stopped drinking, and that was, going on 9 years ago. So it was something wholesome. Not waking up with blood and cops in jail and, staples in my head and shit. Like, none of that. It was something like that. Finally clicked.
Beautiful.
It makes it really make you think a lot more. So it's like a lot more impressionable eyes that you don't know, and that'll make you think a little bit. Because when it's people you still know, you're just like, oh fuck it, they're gonna forget me by tomorrow.
It's all right,
like,
Ronnie. I was drunk too.
I don't mind.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for like some kid to come back, or like just not come back. I should say just appear
From the
skateboard.
dead.
Dude. But all he does is skate Old Caldwell. He's like
Jesus.
I would feel like he would be like a Jesus
He
figure
just
to
comes
me.
back from the dead.
Dude, he would just be like, fuck that new bowl and all this stuff. I'm just going to skate that park. We need that young kid who is just strictly Old Caldwell. I've been waiting for that. I haven't seen it.
Impossible. Yeah, there's no way.
Reincarnation of one of the Crim crew. The Crim was like around, like when I first started skating, it was like the local skater crew. It's called Crim.
Is that why it's called the Crim Hip? Because
Yeah.
they all hit it?
Yep, for sure. Exactly.
I never heard of that before.
Yeah, dude.
The Crim crew.
Where that name came from.
And there's all like folks that are like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years older than us that just handled it.
Yeah. A lot of backside grabs. Lots of airs. Hella 50-50s. Go fast.
Interesting.
The old school, like the OG Reading Park crew guys are, in their 50s now. Like, dude, and they're some of them are still killing it, dude. But their old footage is actually on YouTube. You can go on YouTube and find old RDG footage. You'll see like old original Reading Park footage by these guys, and they were sick, dude. Jerry Everett, one of the best clips out of Reading from back then.
You gotta post some of that shit, and you'll get the young kids showing up. Be like, I seen that footage. Didn't know it was possible.
I still want to do not premiere it, but show the old Johnny's videos on the projector there. I've got all 3 of them now, so I was thinking maybe before this, it'd be kind of long, but premiering the shot video for now.
Yeah.
The Rays video would
That's
be.
what I was thinking.
Do it before that, but the last Johnny's video, I mean, is at least 40 something minutes long. You know?
If you could find a way to make like a shorter compilation, just to like go down memory lane for 5 minutes maybe, and then blend into the new video, that'd be sick.
All the greatest hits, dude. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we end up in
Hereford. I didn't know you're Asian.
Right, bro. I'm on the Monks gang, baby.
He's Asian.
Hopefully we can end up in Frisco soon, man. That'd be so sick.
Yeah, and you guys gotta work on this video that's supposed to come out.
Bro, it's already fucking gnarly.
Yeah.
It's so gnarly.
Is there a due date for that? Is there?
Yeah, premiere date will be Go Skateboarding Day, and I'd have to look on my phone again.
It's on a Friday.
It's a Friday.
On a Friday.
I can't remember. It's coming up. I'll keep
Is
it
it
all.
in May or April?
June 21st.
June.
I thought it was in November.
That sounds.
Right.
Yeah,
there
dude,
should be
that
more than
sounds
one a
right.
year. That's bullshit.
Every day's Go Skateboarding Day,
Yeah.
for sure.
It should be like one of the days of the week. Like, it's Thursday.
Yeah.
Let's go skateboarding day.
It's really sick. There's I'm super stoked on it. I mean, of course myself being the shop owner who skates, and like I still love to film. Like I'm pushing myself to get clips and get out of the shop to do that. But it's like it's that first fucking video, and I want many more to come. But the first one, dude, just fucking.
It has to be.
It's got a hit, and looking forward to it, and really stoked on what everybody's done and what they want to do next. So super hyped.
Very exciting.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't that suck, dude? Like your first shot video, you're like, "What's up? We made it!" And it's just fucking
VX quality,
it's just
What is this?
it's just garbage, But
all
it's
hype,
tough.
no show.
Yeah, it's tough too because it's like I come from watching skate videos, and they were films, man. They were movies, like they were long, good parts. And now, like going back to the YouTube thing and Instagram, skateboarding's taken a turn to where it's very fast in your face. Get that shit over with. Here's my minute and a half part on blah blah blah. Like I want it to be a film, like an experience, that you can look at and watch it all the way through and enjoy it, and kind of get back to.
Yeah, because each video part almost had like their personality to it. They had their own intro to tell you about like each skater.
I ain't got that shit.
Yeah, that's just a lot of extra.
I'm trying to work on it too.
camera.
I was like thinking of like old, like I love old like Seasons videos and stuff like that, like Dan Wolf stuff. And the thing with videos back in the day was always like the portrait shots, and like I'm guilty of it too with Mike, of like, we're gonna go up on this hill above Frisco and get your face up there, introduction stuff. But me, I like doing skits and shit, but I don't want to make that skate video hella
Like
cheesy.
The early girl
Artsy.
videos, girl and chocolate videos. They always had skits in them.
Yeah.
It's just like a good icebreaker in between, because sometimes you're so like, some parts are so intense, you're just like, "Rah!" And then at the end you're just like, God, where's my beer?
What
Like,
was that one part? Rodrigo TX?
That's it's fucking awesome, bro. Dude, that's the
Tony told
funniest
me that
shit.
boy was stunned. He was like, I'm about to freaking...
drinking 32 ounces of Ice House with my buddy Randy Lopez, and we're watching Rodrigo Texiero's part on Menic Madi. And right towards the end of it, it's just like the music's like the tempo's super fast, and then he's just doing flip in, flip out, flip in, flip out. And then my buddy Randy's sitting on the couch, and he just goes, I think I'm gonna be sick. And he's like, oh no. I'm like, it was the best thing ever, dude.
His throat was
Dude, we ain't never seen shit like that before too. Rodrigo came out, and that part was legit like, what the fuck was that?
Fucking
see
mind
that.
Yeah,
blown.
That's so
Like
funny.
how Tiago skates, I can see like Rodrigo inspiration. Because when Rodrigo was like him, you know, at that age.
Oh, yeah.
Tiago
Totally.
was like, you know, probably like 13 or something.
All Brazilians skate the
So
same.
he's
Bro,
like-
I don't even think Tiago was born, dude. I don't know.
Tiago's probably a little older. I feel like he's like.
He's older than us,
like
I'm pretty
30s or
sure.
something.
Yeah.
I could
Really?
see him looking up to
Good lord.
Rodrigo for sure.
Well, all the Brazilian skaters, they got that power.
Yeah.
Pop.
Yeah. Them big
And
pants,
tech.
bro.
It's like they're all just
Always big pants.
embedded. I think it's the water over
The
there.
biggest fan.
Fuck, dude.
It's like so unfiltered.
How do you even
so
see your
it mutates
board?
their genes.
I mean, like the majority of like what I've seen is like they grow up in some shit, dude.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
in the
Civil
fucking
War,
hood,
Rays.
dude. Like real
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
talk.
Cartels and
They got 6 spots, like crazy crusty plaza
Crust.
spots, but it like makes me think of like Reading, like us coming up and the people before us. We didn't have shit to skate that was good.
Yeah.
It's that fucking determination.
but they're
It's-
trying to get out and get away.
yeah.
I gotta get to America.
God, dude, gotta
This
go.
place sucks.
Yeah.
Man.
Tampa
Yeah.
M's a gateway.
Yeah.
'Cause a lot of
Gustavo's story from Tampa Man's fucking amazing,
sold the car
dude.
and stuff. Yeah,
So
for sure.
sick.
Yeah, one of my favorite stories because his dad sold his car just so he can get
Fly
enough
out there.
money to fly, Felipe to do Tampa.
And they were
That's
gonna
crazy.
let him enter because there's too much skaters.
Yeah,
And he took it, dude.
he took it.
And he took
I think he
it.
took it 2 years in a row too.
So sick. So badass.
Two tech.
So badass.
Dude, I'm just gonna drop this on you, man. I was talking to you about accounts and stuff in the shop, how
Yeah.
things are going up. Dude, I wanted to hit you with this one and let the people know on your podcast and any skateboarders that are watching this too. I'm working super hard on going direct through every account that I carry. So,
What's direct mean?
so if say you want to start a skate shop, like you could always get product in from called third party distributors who buy up everything they can from certain companies, like say like Deluxe. Deluxe has several different brands under the roof of Deluxe. Say a third party distributor can go in and buy a bunch of that stuff and then they sell it to skate shops as well. So going direct is legit. I'm applying to Deluxe. I'm having a conversation with the Deluxe sales rep. It's kind of like almost like signing a contract with that company.
Okay.
And I'm going direct. I'm building these relationships. It means something to me. Say with like Deluxe. Deluxe is a huge part of my life in skateboarding. I want to support them 100%.
Good quality stuff.
Yeah, not saying that I wouldn't, but I want my money to go straight to them. I don't want a chunk of that to go somewhere else. I want to support them and show them that we're down here in Reading. And
Awesome.
so that's like going direct. Started carrying some shoes and stuff in the shop. Got the New Balance account, super gnarly, carrying the Opus, the Lakai's, Soul Tech, and all of that stuff. But I've been like behind the scenes. If you guys have seen more gray hairs and you've seen my attitude shit and I look pissed all the time, it's because I was super stressed on this account and I've been grinding super hard to get it, selling myself in the shop, whatever I could do. And I fucking landed it, locked it down, and I am, as of now, I'm the only independently owned store in Reading, or as far as I know, that has a skate account with Vans. So I locked Vans
Wow.
down.
So what's that mean for the store? Being able for you having to lock Vans down.
So I have access to all the skates. I mean, I have lifestyle, I have clothing, I got Vans shoes in, man. And that's
Wow. Yeah.
and making orders with them as we speak. Stuff's going through, stuff's about to be shipped, and
Right, one of the hardest ones to get, huh?
Yeah, Vans is huge.
It's huge, man, and it was really tough because I had been focusing on that for a long time, for months, back and forth, and bugging people. It's what I do. I'm like, I'll either go broke, like trying hard, you know what I mean? Like, I'll bug these people, and maybe they'll be like, he's so fucking obnoxious, we're going to take him on. But with Vans, I was doing that, and right when things started to kind of move forward, and I was like there's a chance of this now. Vans sold and got bought out by VF Corp.
I've already seen that.
Right when things look like it was.
Vans
It
and
was.
Supreme, huh? Like they're part of the same thing.
They own a lot of different companies.
Yeah,
They
VF.
own,
Base, all that.
They owned Dickies,
JanSport,
JanSport,
Timberland,
all that
the
stuff.
North Face.
All like the freaking.
Oh wow,
Yeah, the
that's
money
huge.
yeah,
Then.
dude.
Yeah, so I honestly thought that with that change, and you could see a lot of like big corporate buying up skate stuff. They mix things up big time, and one of the things that goes is, you know, small skate shops, like, which to me sucks because that's what started it all, was just grimy core skateboarding, and now it's such a big business thing that I start to see that kind of fall away, and I was like, I would not be surprised if I don't hear back from anybody anymore. The sales rep I'm talking to now might not have a job tomorrow.
Right.
Because VF, who knows, VF Corp could say we're cutting.
That's like collateral. It changes everything.
Yeah.
And like smaller, like, you know.
Yeah, don't know who's going to make those calls or those moves, but Big Corp will, you know, they'll either build something or they'll cut something to do something new. But it went through, and I'm locked in, I'm logged in, I'm ordering shoes, and I
Apparel, everything, huh?
man, as much as I can get. We're super small here, so at times it feels like I'm picking up scraps, and I'm getting situated in it, and I just know within by, you know, the end of this year I'll have it all locked down and be a hell of a lot more familiar with getting all the right stuff. But already got, you know, the new Crockett's, and, you know, looking at those Aves and the classics, you know, the skate highs, all
Socks.
the,
Didn't you tell me you got some socks?
bro, I got
Some
socks. Bro, I got socks. I got hats. I got backpacks. Might even get some. Young folks call them slides.
Slides.
Get some flip flops and some slides.
Some prison shoes.
Yeah.
Some loafers.
Some house shit.
You know, mainly I'm not trying to. Well, I'm trying to put a roadblock up at the mall for sure, where I'm like, hey, you know, the mall's always got Vans, but, you know, we got this awesome skate account. There's the outlets for sure, and that's always been around. People know they can get their Vans there, but now they can get them at my shop, and super pumped.
Yeah,
about
if you
that.
want some busted ass Vans that the glue's gonna come apart like in a week, go to the outlet.
That's right.
If you want some actual shoes that'll last,
Yeah.
Rays Boardshop.
Rays.
That's it, man. We don't want to knock Vans. Could be listening. Don't want to knock them, but yeah, those outlets. If anybody doesn't know, that's where the stuff that doesn't quite move, you know, from
Yeah, that's why they're called the outlets.
the popular zone, bro. They get them there. So,
That's why they're
but
two for-
I'll get the new.
That's why
You
2 for
know,
$90 deal.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
probably
rocking.
like 2 for $120 now.
You get a pair of shoes for like $9 because they're
That
black.
that makes for $80.
Yeah, definitely bought some expensive Vans over there.
well, I'll tell you this. I'll have some expensive Vans, but at the same time, you know, with the deals that the outlet has, that's kind of hard to beat.
Yeah.
With some of those shoes, because the clearance, like, no joke, those clearance shoes, you know, buy one get one half off, bro. You can get a super good deal, but I'm gonna have to try to work something out with that where I'm, you know, I'm not trying to compete, but I'm just trying to offer something, you know, that
Right.
save you the trip to Anderson, and you know,
Yeah.
you can support your
Right.
local skateboarder and your local skate shop.
I totally agree that the outlets is too expensive for the quality of shoe you're getting. Like you're getting you're getting half the quality for the same amount of money.
Bro, so they actually had a pair of the skates, which they don't normally carry. So like I have a full skate, you know, like I'm a skate shop, so they give me all the skate stuff, the skate models, in the classics and the new pro models. But first time I ever tried the skate version of the old schools, I was actually kind of stoked. But I hate new shoes. I put them on, I bought them at the outlet, went to Anderson Skate Park, skating by myself, and the whole thing delamped.
Yeah.
First day I had them, so I was just like, bro,
Damn.
that's an Anderson problem, not a Rays Boardshop.
Yeah, if you can get
the
some,
good stuff.
if you can get some stage fours were my favorite
Those are extinct.
Vans ever. They're the Chris Fanner models,
Dude.
and I wore like
Bro,
three of
skated
those,
for like a whole year.
3 of them in a row. I was like, man, because
Shoe glued to the freaking ground.
I didn't have to break them in. You just put them on, and they're already broken in. It was
that's
one of the best
awesome.
shoes ever.
I just bought a pair of Jeff Raleigh's. That's my favorite band shoe off eBay. Used for $4 plus shipping.
$4.
$4.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I get weird because I hate new shoes. I hate straight lines on soles. I hate square soles. They got to be round. They got to be beat up. I don't want holes in them, so I'll like shop online some
kind
kids.
of an issue, dude.
It's. I mean, you've probably seen me do it. Get a new pair of shoes, and I'll be at like old Caldwell Park, rubbing all the shit off of them and making
Too
them
new.
Yeah, they're too new, and you know, you get a killer deal. The kid's been wearing his Vans for 3 months, never skated, and wants to get rid of them. I'll buy them for $4.
Damn, that's crazy.
I miss the days when you can climb up the tree and get some free shoes out the tree.
That's right, dude.
Just throw your board and knock some shoes down. Be like, yeah, these are properly worn.
Yeah, dude. The
Free
trees
shoes.
out in front of the skate park
What
used to
was
be
that?
littered with littered.
I threw a couple shoes up there.
Yeah.
Which one?
That one company that went to Cabo and that traded you guys shoes.
Oh, Savior.
Savior, dude.
That was like
Hear
Nike
this.
SB's first attempt at trying to get back into skateboard.
They called
Yeah.
Savior.
Yeah, and they made these things called the Savior, and they were not saviors.
That's like a freaking Christian brand or something.
Dude, they are horrible.
I chose the Brian Andersons, those white and blue ones.
Oh yeah, they were cool looking,
Yeah.
and like they were made of like futuristic
Like
man-made
tech-
materials. And
Yeah.
supposed to
No overlap, just all.
Savior.
Yeah,
The story behind Savior coming to the skate park's pretty funny. They showed up and they came in hot, and they said, "Hey guys, we'll give you brand new shoes if you give us your old shoes." And you know, there's a bunch of dirty Reading skateboarders who are like, "What? Okay." They got their booth set up. They had a bunch of
though.
they had a bunch of black trash bags, and we're trading all our shoes in, putting the new ones on and stuff. And the homies ended up just sneaking in behind the booth when they weren't looking and snagged all the bags of our shoes back.
bags of shoes.
So we got our original
not
crusty
hear the
skate
ruffling
shoes
of the
back
bags?
and a fresh pair of Saviors.
Like the,
And that's when they went
No,
out
dude,
of
there was
business.
like so many kids, the commotion, and plus we had some professional type
they just turn around. Oh, the shoes are gone.
fucking ninjas, dude.
Ninjas, bro.
We could fucking do a beer run right in front of y'all face and wouldn't even know.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's.
Conniving ass folks, man. We were.
I remember I tried skating those shoes for like 15 minutes and they hurt my feet. I was like, fuck this. And I went back and I'm like, I want my shoes back. And they're like, really?
It's gone.
Yeah. And they're like, well, they're probably in one of these bags. So I searched through like two bags of shoes till I got my shoes back. And I'm just like, here, take your shit back. I kept the
so stiff?
keychain though. They came with like a little bottle opener keychain that
It
said
was like cheap
Savior.
material or something.
No, they just hurt. And then mine were like really, really worn in. Like I'm pretty sure they were iPaths. If they weren't iPaths, then they were DCs. But they were something that had a strap on them. And I'm just like,
Oh, there's just random shoes they just gave you guys?
yeah. And they gave me these ones that looked like blue running shoes. So I went back to get my fucking iPaths back or whatever they were.
Yeah.
Like the guy was just, he was perplexed. He's like, you really want your old shoes back? I'm like, yeah, dude, these things suck. And then, yeah, then most of our friends ended up getting our shoes back anyways.
Look at it. Let's see what they look like. Savior.
Yeah, Savior. I never heard of that
They're
before.
horrible.
Yeah, I remember the ones that I was wearing too was like the same thing. They're super rigid. They looked like they'd be comfortable.
They
You know,
looked
you put them on,
badass.
but like,
But they were not.
yeah, like,
Those look like freaking one of the 8 actions or something.
Oh, really?
yeah, you can
Yeah,
see
dude.
that. I mean, nothing holds up to the Guy Mariano actions though. That's the best shoe ever.
Yeah, that Sal 23s.
Them bitches look
That's really good.
What about Vita? Man, I wanted a pair of Vitas so bad. Jason Dills were so sick.
See, that's what we need AI for, to make like a custom shoe stop that like you just type in your size and then what type of shoe it was, and then it goes back into the archives and figures out how to make it, and then boom, custom shoe, any shoe you want that's ever been made.
Whoever's listening, man, get on that.
That's what we need AI for, dude.
We do. So I can get those stage 4s back.
That's right, dude.
So I met a couple of people that are making illegal components using their laser computer stuff. I'm like, maybe hit them. I'd be like, you guys want to make some shoes?
Can you 3D print me some,
Yeah.
some
3D print me
custom
some shoes?
some custom ones?
I make more money making guns.
No, but I can print you an AR-15. You can go get all shoes you want, boy.
Yeah.
What? It's Shasta County.
Wow.
I'm waiting for you guys to drink up, man.
No. Today's not the day. Well, you
guys-
gave me a shirt today. You got the new shirt design we got going on.
Yeah, look at that thing, dude.
Yeah.
I said I gotta get one that got a little too much ink on it, but I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. The design's awesome. It's a heart with a shaped or broken skateboard shaped as a heart.
That's right, man. Got
Is that
the,
what
got
that
the
is?
rays on
See,
the
break
back.
boards, no hearts.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah.
that was a crooked Band-Aid. That's it. I get it now. Okay.
Gonna cut that out. Man, well, it's been a very interesting episode. Learned a lot about your guys' life.
Oh man, we could do this all day.
That's just
Yeah.
that's just a glimpse into the fathom and the depths in which we have been through.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, you got to bring out the shotguns and the coat hangers and the baby powder, and then I mean we could just go on and on. It's just too much fun, man. We fucking made it, bro. We're
Yeah.
still here, dude.
I told John about the axle grease the other day.
Holy shit.
He had like masking tape on his finger, and he's talking to his wife like on the phone. She's like, "Why'd you do masking tape?" And he's like, "Cause that's what men do." And I'm just like, "Oh shit,
no.
fucking axle grease."
Yeah, if you guys last time I had to deal with axle grease, had my homie pull a knife on me, got all weird, tried to lace me and Tony with PCP, got all creeped out, and then there was a
What's axle grease? I don't even know what axle grease
He was
is.
smoking PCP with this ex-Green Beret guy, and he was talking about like when you're humping means like when you're hiking through the forest and shit. Like, and you get chafed because you don't get to shower all the time. So what
Yeah.
they used to do as a trick is you put axle grease on your balls, so you don't have to worry about you chafing and itching and stuff. And that's what men do.
that's what men do.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And that was legit too, because after he pulled the knife and I told him to fuck off, and I think he had tried to lace us before that, he ended up sitting on Tony's toilet, and Tony's like, dude,
Fucking axle grease.
I went in the bathroom and there was axle grease on the toilet seat.
Like, what the fuck? This guy's fucking
He's fucking doing it. Poor Kevin. He's still alive. I hope he's doing well. Kevin Munson.
He's still alive.
He's still alive.
He's still
dude.
alive, bro.
He's got
Axle grease and all.
holy shit, man. Kevin Munson was a gnarly skateboarder. Fucking huge 360 flips. Oh my god, dude, so gnarly. Got in a bad accident.
Dude,
really.
he could launch out of the small bowl with coping like 8 feet up into the air, like,
Yeah.
and then just come land on flat. Just like, boom! It was nuts.
He's super talented. But yeah, he's got a little crazy. He started putting axle grease on his balls and smoking PCP and pulling knives on his old friends.
And that's just chapter 1, dude. Chapter 2, he was at the skate park yelling at little kids, trying to like get them to do kick flips and shit. And he has his shirt off, and at the top of his shirt, you can see the top of chopsticks. Okay, right? So like we give him
Top of chopsticks.
Yeah, dude. So we give him the benefit of the doubt, and we like let him hang out for a little bit. But then you're just sitting there, and you're just like, "All right, dude, what's up with the chopsticks, Holmes?" And then he's just like, "Oh, it's so I can itch my balls and not get axle grease on my fingers." And it's just like,
fuck.
"This is for real? Like this guy's for fucking real, dude?" Yeah, it was magic. Luckily, he doesn't do those drugs anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do PCP,
That's what will happen if you do, kids.
man.
You'll have chopstick tops hanging out
That's
your
right.
waistband.
There'll be some chopsticks to scratch your junk.
Basically, if you're at Caldwell Park and you see somebody who's in their 30s to 40s and they're absolutely fucking insane doing some weird ass shit, that's our old homies.
Yeah, chances are we know them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They used to rip, treat them with a little bit of dignity. They were doing it back in the day, man, but drugs and alcohol and
If you're gonna
Fucking
skateboard,
get
just have a part-time steady job on the side and don't do drugs.
yeah, get out of Reading for a little bit. That always helps.
Yeah.
You're the same person wherever you go, but you got to get out of the RDG once in a while.
Frankie's like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? You guys are crazy.
Haven't seen any of those in a while, thank goodness. But
That's true.
yeah.
Jason Duquesne's out there still trying to fight people. Try to fight people. The morning crew.
He should go get fucking. He should go learn at the jiu-jitsu place You should go to Rice Brothers and get some shit going on.
Let some anger out or something.
Yeah, get back on a skateboard, bro.
Just PCP gives you infinite energy.
Oh, he ain't even on that PCP, bro. He's like on Reiki tapping and yoga, and he's just still fired up. It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Dude. Schizophrenia, bro. All it takes is a hit of weed, man. They just go.
Yoga's terrible.
They just go.
Yeah, that
They go
stuff is
bad.
serious. Schizo, yeah.
Steven, you don't have schizophrenia.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, you sound like a little friend.
Yeah, what's weird, because then you have like people saying, oh, I got it. Claiming they have OCD, you know. OCD, ADHD, all the above.
4K 2080.
You got something on your arm, bro?
Do I?
No, it's joking.
Oh. Staph.
That's-
It's just grown into my
OCD.
arm.
It's OCD.
Us skateboarders, though, like, we're all a little OCD. For real. We are fucking weird, bro.
You said
We're all mathematicians, dude.
Dude, for
And
real.
physics experts.
Definitely physics.
Definitely physics, yeah.
Understanding the rotation.
I mean, you guys can still see skateboarding in slow motion, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah, I break that shit down in my head before I even do it.
Yeah.
I'm just like, alright, it's possible.
I miss those days, man.
Yeah.
No, it's just a violent
You could
explosion.
still do it. I seen you flipping that board. You didn't land it, but you flipped.
I seen you
yeah,
try.
I seen you.
Seen
But
you
that, what's that most important leg, bro? That back leg, man.
Yeah.
Just never comes off the ground. Just mocking it.
I love skateboarding for, I mean, you never really stop progressing. You just start you just learn different tricks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might not get better, but you keep learning.
It changes.
Totally.
It's seasons, man. You just feel different about it.
About to get Tony Owens in the bowl, bro. I'm waiting for
Yeah.
Shit, I don't be skiing transition like that, but I could roll in, so it just looks like I know how to skate and then just leave.
it. Tommy, you dropping in on the big bank back 50. Got the front
Did
B's.
you see me pumping?
Shit.
My kick turns.
Pumping.
Yeah, dropping on the big wall just makes it look like skated. I just did. Just skated.
Do one rock fakie and then, yeah.
That's enough adrenaline, dude. Like, that's gnarly.
It's a good way to
It's
get
fun, though.
the blood
That's fun, but
flowing, bro. Little
Drop
transition.
in, little air, and I'm out. Hit the ledge. Do my usual.
Little backsmith, go over there, tray flip, little front
Just
side
think
big
about-
spin, go back, inward heel flip hella good. And shit.
Well, all right, guys. Well,
All right, man.
thanks for coming by.
Hell yeah.
Drop some knowledge, drop some
Forgotten files.
exclusive stuff, being a store for vans now, so you guys got something to look forward to.
Shit, man. There's some other stuff coming down the river, bro. It's just more stuff. Just trying to get cool things in there. Some of it's
It's all coming by boat now? What?
dude, yeah, it's on shipping containers, bro. Always.
Oh, shit. I'm excited, dude. I have money saved for when the vans come in. I need vans, dude. I mean, my vans are stanky.
We're
They
on
got
it.
shoe goo all over them. I'm
It's
like,
coming.
I'm ready to rock, dude.
Be expecting those vans soon.
Flame duct tape back then for me.
That's
Well, did we cover everything?
like
Hell no, dude.
What else we got? You got some last words?
24-hour episode.
Last words, man. Rays Boardshop. Come hang out. Come skate. Support your local skate shop, and let's have a good time, dude.
Yep.
You know, we're here. We made it, dude.
We've made it.
It's crazy.
Tony, any last words you want to tell Munch Gang?
man, just enjoy the awesome weather that's coming up before it gets too hot. And don't try and take life too seriously, man.
That's right.
Don't forget to breathe.
Breathe in, breathe out.
That's a wrap, baby.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching
hell yeah. Thank
this
you, man.
episode, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.